Well, good morning. Happy November 2nd, 2025. I hope you're all doing well today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Pardon the delay. There was a family emergency that had taken me away. Unfortunately, I had to travel and I did not have my gear with me to do any of the streams, so thank you for your patience. I did post a couple of play-by-email games in lieu. One was an East Front scenario, and the other one was a turn of hey Tim, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well today. The East Front scenario was Tank Graveyard at Minsk. It's available on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out. It was a fun battle for sure. I was successful in that battle, although it was very hairy and scary for the first part of it, definitely. That was against Sanford. I'm going to start a new scenario soon. I think we're playing the 24th Panzer Cavalry or something like that. I'm going to be playing the Russians, so we'll see how that goes. That's a short scenario. I think it's only 14 or 15 turns. Should be pretty quick. So what I'll plan on doing is because of the current situation, I may have to go and miss a couple of sessions in the near future, but I'll let you know what's going on. So thanks again for your patience. I really appreciate it. But I will have videos in lieu that you can watch, at least, if you're interested. What else is going on? There is a new update for Vietnam and Middle East. It is the 2.1.1 and 2.10.1 and 3.10.1. There are a couple of minor improvements based on user requests, so that's a good thing. The other thing is I have been working on so the schedule for that, we're still planning on releasing that official update on the 19th of November, which means I have to spend the next 10 days or so working my butt off and updating the manuals for both Middle East and Vietnam, so it has all the latest features and all those toys in there. Again, the updates are mainly just user interface updates. I didn't have a chance to work on any new content for Vietnam or Middle East or do any scripting or anything like that, so thanks for that, Tim. I appreciate that. So it is just the user interface update, but hopefully that will provide you some nice updates anyways for how the gameplay is. I think I will play Vietnam this morning, obviously. Thanks for subscribing there, Ingrid. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Wow, 22-month streak. That's amazing. Good job. Really appreciate all that help. It really means a lot. Thanks for that. All these subscriptions and things like that, they really help with resource material and paying for expenses and things like that. So thank you to those who do that. I really, really appreciate it. If you are interested in supporting our development team, there's also a Patreon. There's a link down below. You can do that there. I think there's even a PayPal link if you want. If it's not there, let me know and I'll be happy to pass it off to you. We are working really hard, and what you see in front of me here is the latest helicopters that I've been working on for Warsaw Pact. Basically, they all got a facelift. I did a whole bunch of revisions and even some new helicopters. So, for example, this Mi-6 is a brand new helicopter. The Mi-2 here, also new. There's a gunship versions. There's the Mi-1. There's various versions of the Mi-4. There's the normal transport version here. There's the rocket version here. And then there's an ATM version here. So you will have a lot of things to look at inside of the game. I'm very excited about that. Your airborne operations are going to be taken to a whole new level here, so that's kind of exciting. The Mi-6 is actually a fairly large helicopter. I'll just zoom in here, and I'm going to show you what the Mi-8 looks like just in comparison. So these are both the same zoom level. You can tell that it's longer, it has a different tail rotor and all that fun stuff. It is a much larger beast. These ones weren't armed. You can see that there's tail or wings on them to help with forward movement, keeping it all balanced and whatnot. I like these. I think they're really cool. The Mi-8, there are a number of different versions. I believe there are 4 versions of this helicopter that I created. There's a rocket pod version. There's the normal transport version. There's a version that has ATGM as well. And then there's the mine-laying option version. It's in the order of battles, but I haven't figured out a way to make that work. We'll have to see how that happens. Positive vibes, though, right? Very cool stuff. I'm glad you like that. All right. So yeah, that's the new units. So basically, these are all done now. I've updated all the new helicopters for Warsaw Pact. All I have to do now is assign them, and then assign the aircraft, and the Warsaw Pact units will be pretty much done, with the exception of me going through and making sure that the order of battles actually work. Exciting times. So I did plan to have that done by the end of October. Unfortunately, with the real life getting in the way, I was not able to complete that, but it should be done in the next couple of weeks. Although I do still have the manual to write, so it probably means that I won't get this done until the end of November, because I need to work on the manuals, and that will take 2 weeks to get done. I need to have them all done by the 12th in order to make sure that they are within the finalized update, which is again due on the 19th for Middle East and Vietnam. So, if you're listening to this and it's before then, if you notice something in the manual that you would like revised or is missing, let me know and I'll see about adding it. Otherwise, yeah, you can grab the new update here. It's in the first post. You can either grab it by downloading it or going to your file download section of your main account, assuming you have one, and just install it regularly. So it was super easy to install. To just unzip it, double click on it, good to go. There are 2 main things. This is a very important thing. Petri has added a delete button to the scenario launcher for removing old save files. So you'll see here is the launcher. We are in the resumed saved section, and down here there is a delete button. So I'm going to try it, see if it works. We have the file names here, which is all fine and dandy, but I can't read them, so I'm just going to move this over so I can see what the heck the names are. Some of these battles, they're no longer viable, just for the simple reason that... Here, let's delete this one, because it looks like it's a test, so I'm going to delete it. It's going to say, "Are you sure you want to remove them?" So yes. Poof, it's gone, just like magic. That is fantastic. Tournament 3, that was against Bill. We haven't played that for a while, so I assume... Yeah, we haven't played it for like months, so I'll delete that. So yeah, anyways, super handy. I'm happy about that. Thank you for that, Petri. That is very, very good. The other things that he added to this particular update... And there was a bug where the units had recovered from morale loss or disruption, but it was displayed, which we didn't want that to be done in double brackets, because it didn't work if they were in double brackets. So that's super handy to have that fixed. The Shalon says that the display is still not working correctly, but I'm not 100% sure what that means. Let's get into our game and load it up and see what happened. On the 19th or thereabout, I will go through all of the user interface updates I'll probably even just do a different stream for that, or a different video for that, just so you can see all the goodies. Now, I actually haven't loaded this, so I'm hoping that it works. Oh, it does! Perfect. Let's see. So it is... The scrolling seems to be working for me. I'm on my second monitor. I'm going up and down, and it's not moving. I'm going far to the right and to the left. That doesn't... What doesn't work? So it's working for me, Shalon. So I'm not sure what isn't working for you. I'll show you my options that I have it set at, so maybe that's why. I have it to screen edge. Oh, I want that turned on. Ask before advancing turn, because we don't want to do that. I don't want to have that on. Hide the... No, that's okay. So obviously this is new. If you haven't downloaded the new update, this is how it's looking. I believe there was also some modifications to this. So yeah, this is more highlighted. You can definitely see now it's not overrunning the other text. Well, it's overrunning the other text, but there's a white background around it, so it just makes it easier to see. Very visually identify that this unit is disrupted. And I think that is the case for... there was another thing. Fatigued, I think it'll also show you that as well. But I don't have that listed. Doesn't scroll at the edge, right and down. Just a little short of it. Doesn't scroll at the edge, right and down. Oh, I see. So it stops in here, basically, is what you're saying. Down it goes all the way, pretty much. But right, it stops here. Let's go to the other side. So basically there. Yeah, huh. Okay, so hopefully Petri sees that. It stops somewhere in here, Petri. Just FYI. I mean, it's no big deal. You can just go up a little bit, but yeah, down here doesn't work. Yeah, it has to be inside the screen. That's by design. So it has to be inside the screen, so it doesn't go over top of that. So that makes sense. It's the same on this side. You have to be just inside the screen. And here... Let's see. Screen edge. And if we turn it to the other thing, let's check. Oh, I don't want to use that. Scroll bar. So if you don't want to do that, you can just use the scroll bar. Which you can also use just your arrow keys as well if you want to go back and forth. But I like using the screen edge. I don't know what smooth scroll is. I'm kind of terrified to turn it on. Let's go back to the map. Yeah, I don't know what smooth scroll means. I guess I shall have to read the manual. Ha! Because I don't remember. Turn that off. Oh, someone on the forum had mentioned that they would like to... So there's a mod that you can add, and we'll add it for you just to show you how simple it is. So the one beauty about this game is that it's very easy to mod. Super easy to mod. There are some tutorials on how to do that. And I'll show you quickly. So someone on the forum, the matrixgames.forum, had wished that they had larger Rex. So I'm just going to quickly save that. We're going to exit out. And then I'm going to go to the enable game mods. You see this marker mod? So this marker mod, if you're interested in the classic version, you can add that just by clicking this button, then clicking this, then sliding it over this way. Hey, Layden, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So now it's added to this. That means it's active. And then if we go back and load up that scenario, it should have the classic marker. So you can organize this however you want. But if we go to it, let's take a look. Assuming it's going to load properly. So you'll see now, this has the classic Rex as well as the classic trenches and IPs and whatnot. So there's a quick way to add the old stuff if you're interested in. I'm trying to get used to the new style of graphics. I'm getting used to them. I like them. I think their Bill is doing a really good job on them. But if you want to have the old style graphics, you can still have them in the sense of these markers. If you want to have the old map graphics, you can also do that too for Middle East and for Vietnam, but that does take a little bit of extra work. So I'm going to go back and turn that off just to show you how simple it is. Enable the game mods. Now we're just going to click it, put it back, and there we go, just like magic. There are some other mods that if you're interested in using, totally handy, totally useful. Some are made by the community, some are made by myself. These hypsometric tint mods, for example, they're really good if you're playing up in Khe Sanh area or in Ia Drang, that type of thing. It really gives a really nice look. But I'm not going to use any more mods, so let's just go back into that scenario and figure out what the heck that we're doing. So we're basically halfway through the scenario, if I recall correctly. We have one major position that has yet to fall. Daylight is going to be returning soon. The main problem is, I don't know if we're expecting a counterattack or what's going to happen. I don't know how Petri has scripted this, so it'll be interesting to see. I think right now our status, we're doing very well. Yeah, we're killing it. Totally killing it. Which is interesting or terrifying. Of course, once daylight comes, let's just do a quick refresher. Daylight is coming on turn 21. So we have 5-6 more turns basically of having this darkness that'll help protect us. After daylight comes, how many turns is it? It's 30 turns. So basically we have 9 turns of trying to avoid being killed by artillery. That's the main thing. The bright side is that, now, actually not the bright side. I don't know about the event points for the French, but just based on the location points, I can basically now lose everything, or mostly everything, and still come out on top. Now, the problem with that is that can be deceiving, because I don't know if the French will gain, if they capture, for example, here, E2, they'll get the 1,000 points, but will they also get event points for doing so? If they do gain event points for doing so, I don't know what that is. So they could get an extra 1,000 points, 2,000 points, who knows, right? So that's why you need to make sure that you're doing what you can and making sure that you are going to hold on to these positions so that the French don't get any extra event points, because you do get a lot of extra event points. I would have it set that way, but I'm not sure what Petri did here. So, kind of exciting. We'll have to see how that goes. Alright, so we are pretty much done. Everything here. The only thing I have to do... what are we doing with these guys? Let's go into the building. There's stuff there, I know. No effect. I don't think we're going to do any damage, so I'm just going to hold back. Oh, what the heck? There's a leader there. Interesting. Oh, I'm glad you got that working there, Schlons. That's awesome. Let me know if you have any problems with that. Now, fair warning, it might take a while to sync up everything, but I would try and make sure that you sync it up with just whatever the current files is, so you're not downloading the whole thing, because that's like a couple of terabytes worth of stuff, just to save you some grace, because it will take a while if you try to sync everything, and you don't really need to. Alright, let's see. Now let's just plot some artillery. Thank y'all for tuning in today. It's really appreciated. I missed doing this. I really did. It's exciting to be back and see what kind of senseless violence we can get into. Okay, yes, it does. You're absolutely right. Family first. I don't think I'm going to do all these other mortars for now. Let's just hang on to them. Let's end the turn. See what happens. We get smoked by artillery. That's what happens. No effect. Ah, crap. Took a hit. Our mortars got disrupted. And we ran away. Ouch. On the bright side, we won't take any more casualties there. Ah. Retreated. No effect. So I am using the classic damage results right now. There is also the intelligence feed, so if you have multiple monitors, you can definitely use the CS feed, which makes it... Oh man, we got smoked bad. Retreated and reduced by 1. Which expedites the damage results a little bit. And plus gives the interactive coordinates, which also is super handy. And allows you to go back and see what had happened if you missed something. If you got distracted, or if you had to step away, you can always go back and review the intel feed to see what the heck happened during your absence. Ouch. That was a brutal hit. Couple of retreats. That should be out of line of sight, so we shouldn't take a lot of hits there. Excellent. Let's see how bad the fire is going to be. Those waiting on turns, I should have those turns out very shortly. I am getting back into the swing of things, so there's a few games that I'm very excited to get back to, so positive vibes. I'm terrified of that Volga scenario that we're playing there, Tim. Man, that's going to suck. Although, I do look forward to rebuilding that, because that'll be epic on so many levels. Although I will make a much larger map for that because I think it really need it. It's too close, I think, in that the scenario that we're playing now. I like to have the build up on both sides plus the fighting and see what happens in the long run. I can see definitely a weekend scenario for that. That should be very interesting. Or even just like a longer scenario, even longer than a week. Could you imagine doing a month in Stalingrad? Oh, that'd be awesome. Although that would be a lot of turns. How many would that be? 1,680 turns? That might be a few. I can't even imagine writing the script for that. I thought Bin Long was bad. Man, that would be so big. If I had to guess off the top of my head, I'd say easily a Lua file of probably 200,000 lines. Easy. Yeah, you're right. Those pontoon bridges, they have to go. They have to be replaced with proper units to transport across the river. Definitely. I understand why they did that, because there wasn't really means back then to do that. Probably when that scenario was designed, so that was the solution to get units from one side of the river to the other side. Although you can't drive anything across those pontoon bridges because they're only level 3, so they're designed for infantry only. Maybe some heavy weapons, like mortars or machine guns, but you can't drive anything across that. Yeah, the terrain needs to be definitely upgraded, 100%. Oh yeah, for sure. There is another scenario that I saw. It's a massive one. It does have a larger map that covers Uranus, I think. Which is huge. It's a big map, but I'd never looked at it. So I looked at the map, because the map is kind of cool. But I think even that map needs to be expanded and improved upon. I think it's very generalized. I mean, I suspect that the terrain there, I'd have to take a look, but the terrain there is relatively featureless, but there should be something there, I would imagine. I'd have to double check the resources that are available for that. All right, here we go. It's our turn. 18 units have recovered morale, which is good. Not the best, but good. 6 headquarters unable to provide supplies. 6 artillery units unavailable. 5 units low on ammo. Unknown effect. No, I don't think. I totally agree. The Romanians are not able to win that at all. Which is fine and understandable, but I think there should be at least a chance. I mean, you could have a chance based on, using, events, for example. You could say if you can delay the advance of the Russians in this sector, you gain, 1,000 points. Or if you delayed some of the units, you gain 500 points or something like that, right? So what I can do with scripting is I can say, all right, how many Russians units are in this particular area? If there's under 10, then you've successfully, held your area. If there's more than 100, then you have not. So the Russians would gain those event points. So there's ways of doing that, utilizing the scripting, which is fantastic. I really appreciate. Oh, we hit our own troops. What the hell? I used to play the old campaigns, East Front, Poles, Italy, Hungary, and Romania. I made a whole bunch of scenarios they're in the game now, that deal with the Romanians at Odessa, which I think was an interesting campaign in the sense that, the countries are relatively equal at that time, quality-wise, so you're actually having good scraps, where if you're fighting against the Germans and the Russians in 1941, it's really overwhelming for the Russians to try and stop that, because the quality just isn't there. But if you're fighting against the Romanians, they're more on equal terms, so it makes for more interesting fights. In that sense, that's where your leaders really come into play. Of course, keep in mind, I made those scenarios initially for the Project Blitzkrieg #1 disc that was available through the Blitz Club. And if you're looking for a club to play these games, I highly recommend the Blitz Wargame Club. You can find it at theblitz.club. Anyways, I would... what was I saying? I'm thinking. Oh yeah, it was the design for the Project Blitzkrieg disc, and that was probably in 2002, 3, something like that. Interesting set of scenarios, though. So if you're interested in doing some 1941 battling, some of them are even played by email, so that's good. I love the monster battles on the Blitz. Can't wait for the modern versions. Oh yeah, there'll be a whole new world, let me tell you. These guys are screwed. Let's see if we can get into here. Oh, I can't. There's no bridge. Sugar. Is there a bridge here? Oh no, it's all river. We can't get across. Well, shoot. I think it'll be a lot of fun and really interesting to see what I can do. Oh, there's a headquarters there. Oh, we're going to totally hit that headquarters if we can. So after the Cold War, obviously, we're going to focus on the World War II game. And as noted before, it's going to be, 1.00. And since our games are living games, you can expect additional content to be added to them in the future. That being said, I would still like to have a good selection of scenarios where you get a taste of the war, I guess, in essence. But that means that's a lot of work for me to do the border battles and whatnot to make sure that, even the key countries are taken care of. Oh, we got the headquarters. I have one more shot. So you'll notice that only the top one fired, even though they both had the ability to fire. That means that we did cause some sort of casualty or something against this particular unit, which is what we were hoping for. Now, we are in a decent position here because there's trenches here, so that's good. Let's see. So we did reduce it by 1. He does have a leader with him, which makes him very strong. Do I have any engineers? I don't. And our engineer there is disrupted. This is a river. I was hoping for an engineer so we could try and cross that river. I'm just seeing, do we have any other engineers? Let's highlight the engineers. So there's one there, there's one there. Oh, there's one here. There's a couple. Let's get them going to town. Oh, damn it. We want to build a bridge across this river, hopefully before dark lifts. Oh, there's a bridge there. That's good to know. We're not going to get there, though. That's too far away. But if we can build a bridge across this river... Oh, there's a ford there. Oh. Let's go probing. Okay. So this is intelligence that I should have been paying attention to and looked at it before, but, you know, sometimes I'm not the smartest cookie. But maybe we'll get lucky, and there's nothing defending that. We can cross that, get across this river, see if we can start probing that flank. This, we don't know what that is. Oh, it's a bunker. This, we don't know what kind of defenses that is, if there are any. What's in here? That's an open meadow. I think I'm going to pull these guys back. Oh, we got reduced. So, here's a question for everyone. If you could pick, say, 30 scenarios that you would want to have in the new game, the new World War II game, what would those be? You could leave a comment below with your list. That's a really good idea. If you are interested in a future World War II game, what are your top 30 scenarios that you would like to see included? Alright, let's see if we can do some damage to this thing. What do we have? These guys are screwed. But we can send them into an assault. We're going to try a surround assault. Well then, let's throw in some more infantry. Ah, crap. I overstacked it. Petri, if you're going to watch this later, that's annoying. If there is a way to get a warning but not have my assault canceled if I do too many units, because right now I have to go through and do it all again. I'm going to write that down. Please hold. Not a bug, but an annoyance. We are at 39 minutes into the video in regards to preparing over. Hey, Stipe, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Too many units. And assault. The whole assault is cancelled. Is it possible to... is it possible to give a warning but not deselect the assault? All right, there we go. Perfect. How you doing there, Stipe? How are things? So, I just asked the question there, Stipe. This, for the World War II game, what, and you can make a list and email it to me or add it to the comments or something like that. Make a list of your top 30 scenarios that you would like to be included in a World War II game. Just a reminder that it's a living game. The whole game, all these games are living games, as you see. So we're not a one and done shop. We are a build the first version, and then add to it. That's how we build our games. That's always how we build our games. So, the initial version of the World War II game, after we finish Cold War, will probably have a limited number of scenarios. I'll need to focus on those scenarios so we can get 1.00. Yeah, it'll also be Pacific Theater. Depending on the nations that I make. But I plan on making the US, Japan, at least those two nations. Maybe the other ones too, but it'll depend. Depend on how much time I have to do this, right? Again, the initial World War II version won't have everything in it that you see in the current game, obviously, because it's a new game. It's a new version of everything. But I need a starting point where we can start. I need a core group of scenarios, just like I'm doing for the Cold War version. I have a set of like 25 to 30 scenarios that are going to be included in the first version. So, for World War II, make your list of those battles that you would like to see in the first version of the World War II game. Am I going to be able to make everyone's scenarios? No. But at least that'll give me some guiding points of what you guys want to do, what you guys want to play. So that would be super handy. Also, something to keep in mind, eventually, I would like to build a tool that will help, there's thousands of scenarios available for that old game. So I'd like to build a tool that will help convert those into being able to be played in the new game. That's a future thing. That's not going to happen straight away. So I need to build and script brand new scenarios for the new game. So I would like it, if possible, for anyone watching this and you're interested in World War II, to give me a list of your priority scenarios that you think should be included in the 1.00 version of World War II. That will help guide what I work on for World War II in relation to order battles, in relation to the scenarios, and the a weekend style scenarios that we're going to have as well. So take the time. There's no rush because we still have 2 or 3 years before we finish Cold War, quite frankly. Yeah. Think about a list. You can post it on the forum. You could post it in the comments. I will create a database of all these things. So yeah, please do that. That would be super handy. So then we can build a game that you guys want. So I have to do math. So that's 10 strength points. 11. The key is that I have to get something from everything. So 11 and 11 is 22. That should be enough so we can assault this. Well, that's a good start. No effect on everyone. Alright, so let's try that again. So we have leaders don't count. So that's 7 strength points going into there. We're going to grab something from this side so we can maintain our surround assault. We have 5. And so that's 12. We can throw these in. That's 18. And let's throw in one of these guys. All right, let's try that. So I don't know if you saw, but we did reduce something or eliminate something, which is good. Even though it says no effect, it is being reduced. All right, so let's try from the north. So 8. Wait. Yeah, 8. And then we're going to come from here. 13. Oh, these guys are not that great. 14. Do I have any other ones? 15. That's not good. Ah, crap. Fire truck. Okay, let's try that. At least we're not taking casualties. That's a good thing. And this is the last assault, I think. Damn. Oh, we did eliminate something else. So that's good. We are slowly whittling this down. And it only has heavy weapons now and 1 platoon. Man, if I had another assault. Crap, eh? Oh, some of our units here are just butchered. Crap. Those French, they're the Foreign Legion. They're just brutal. Okay. We need to see if we can do some damage on that anti-aircraft gun. Oh, that's a good start. Now, because I'm firing at the gun flashes, I can't pick my target, unfortunately. Yeah, it just randomly picks one for you, which is difficult, but it is what it is. Alright, these guys, there's not much else we can do here. Oh, shit. We lost a platoon. Oh, I was reading while I was away. Since I had time at night, I was reading First Clash by Kenneth Maxey. And that is a book, a fictional book about a Canadian mechanized brigade and its Cold War experience. Had the Cold War gone hot in the late 80s, I think. Very interesting read. Too bad I'm not building Canadians for 1.00, but it will be on the list, though. Definitely. Crap. We lost a full squad. Who can't fire? Well, everyone can... Oh, no, they can't fire. Can everyone else fire? Yes. So I'm now going to take the... what do we have? Bazooka team, machine gun, mortars. No, they can't see that because they're overstacked. Let's plot a whole bunch of artillery here and see if we can break through this area at least. All the mortars. We'll pound that. That's a... No, that's the bunker. I'm not sure what that is yet. All our mortars, we're going to try and hit that and clear that out so we can advance into this. It's just a village, but it'll provide us some extra concealment and morale, which is definitely a bonus. I'm going to leave the opportunity fire for all this stuff just to see if we can make some progress. This will be a challenge to get into, unfortunately. These guys are all disrupted. We're trying to get them recovered so we can start pushing through. Alright, let's see what happens. That's gonna suck. And it did. Retreated. That's okay. Lost our leader. Damn it. Reduced by 1. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, no, it didn't. Nice. Ah, we forgot to move our stuff in the south. Damn it. At least they just retreated. they shouldn't see that, so we shouldn't take a lot of hits there, so that's good. They can see that. Sapper platoon is down to a strength point of 1. At least it ran away. Oh, that's good. They missed. Is the chat still working? No effect. Effect. No effect. So that we have a decent position. We have a village that has improved positions. So we shouldn't suffer too many casualties there. We just can't cross that river until we get some engineers up. Come on, hang in there, boys. So firing at a bunker is pretty pointless, especially in the dark where your attack values are reduced. But you might get lucky. There's always a chance. Oh, that wasn't good. Ah, damn it. Oh, double damn it. Oh, look at that. Okay, 16 units out of 29, so that's not very good, but at least we're making some recovery. Unknown effect, that's always good. Double unknown effect, I mean. Our 120s. I think we're going to try to assault that position to see if we can get in there. Come on. Happy hit. Hmm. Come on. Double line on effects. We need one. No joy. Okay, let's try. We're just going to take everyone here, go for an assault, and see how that pans out. Oh, that panned out okay. We got one down. Can I do another assault? I can with... do I try that? Oh, that's good to hear there, Stipe. That's awesome. There will be the official remaster, probably in the near future. There are some minor things that needed to be addressed, which I have addressed. Some of those things being, for example, in some of the scenarios that I had developed many moons ago, I didn't have the detailed information that I had now, and someone had pointed out that the 10th Panzer Division was using the wrong tanks. It was using Panzer III Fs instead of Gs. So I fixed that and replaced them in the scenarios that, these are all Yelna related scenarios, so those will be updated. There was an Italian mortar in West Front that was buggered, so I fixed that as well. The Yelna map had some issues with it, so I fixed that. What else did I do? The French tanks had some minor revisions based on the Sumo 35. Difference between the 18 and 28 versions. Basically, the 28 version has a little bit higher anti-armor value. And I swapped the values for the H35 and H39 tanks because they were mistaken. So that's fixed. That will impact gameplay with the French, just fair warning. What else did I do? Some weapon issues was also fixed. So all these little things that I'm talking about will be included in the final remaster of the John Tiller's campaign series, which will be available in the near future. So yeah, you can look forward to that. And that means you will no longer have to update that game because that'll be the final version of it, which is always handy. And hopefully that'll remedy anyone else's issues with, adding the updates and whatnot. So all the positive vibes that works out. That should be available, I'm going to say within the next couple of months, but I'm not 100% sure. I am still waiting to see if there are any other issues. If you do find something that you would like to have remedied, I'm still updating that or fixing the minor files. Most of these issues have been just minor ones so far. I have not... Oh, that reminds me. There are some campaign issues that I need to address and try and figure out why they're doing it. But we'll do that in the future. So yeah, that's something I need to address. Otherwise, yeah, so far most of the issues have been minor and they've been updated. But if you do find something that you think is weird, I can fix it still for the John Taylor's campaign series for the final version of the game. That's exciting. I'm glad you're finding it that it's pretty solid and you're enjoying it so far. That's awesome. Okay, here we need to do another assault. I need another troop to throw in there. Ah, for fire truck's sake! Okay, let's try it. First assault. No joy. second assault. Some joy. That's good to see. Okay. Third assault. And these are all surround assaults that we're doing here. More damage. Okay, so we don't have any proper assaults anymore. Oh, we can do a flanking assault. Yeah, so they're suffering casualties, and it's the second unit, so the headquarters, big deal. Ah, damn it. I don't have enough to do another assault. Oh, no, I do. Let's try. I don't think there's anything else, though. No, that's it. Alright, here we go. Bada boom. No, we did cause more casualties. Perfect. So that's whittling down. These things take time, unfortunately. But hey, that's okay. Who cannot fire? Oh, nice. Well, let's try our luck. Let's see if we can assault into there with these guys. Damn it. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good. Ah, shit. Ah, we're overstacked now. Damn it. Come on, we just want to take that thing out. No joy. No joy. Oh, that leader is not with these guys. Darn it. Who are you with? Oh, everyone else but. joy. These guys aren't happy. They can come back. You guys can come down. Ah, strength 1. Damn it. That northern flank is brutal. We're going to try and swing around. Oh. That sucks. Oh, we killed the leader. Nice. Oh, perfect. So now our leader is still disrupted. Crap. Let's move up closer and see if we can take out this machine gun. Yeah, I did. I grabbed it. I moved it all. So we're going to cross here at this ford and see if we can come up, hit this flank. Now that I remembered. Ah! Okay. We do need to build a crossing. How are we going to do this? Oh, not there. That's not the place where we want to build a crossing. Let's highlight our engineer units. Get them meandering over here to help out. That'd be really nice if we could take out that bunker, but I don't know if we can. Oh, shit. Oh. There's a mortar there. So there's 2 infantry platoons and a mortar. So I think what we're going to do, swing these guys down, bring these guys down. We're going to start preparing to assault these 3 positions. We still have a few turns of daylight. Or nighttime, so we should make the most of it, I think. I don't know what's in here. Buggers. Double buggers. Okay. We're getting ready. What else do we need? What I really need to do is shift some troops, but I'm kind of out of action points, unfortunately. Okay. Let's call in our support. That's a bunker again, so we're not going to get in there. But, hopefully, we can do some damage. Let's focus on these two hexes here to try and clean that up. I know there's stuff back here. I just don't know how much there is. Let's hit that. Let's pound that. Let's pound that. Our 120s. Let's hit that. Just going to randomly throw some stuff back here just in case we get lucky. All right. And save it and the turn, see what happens. Oh, that's gonna suck. Damn it. At least we only lost, or reduced by 1, but retreated 3. Oh, we need to get back there and take those guns out. Ouch. We don't want to be in these positions for daylight. At that range, less than a kilometer, that artillery is going to decimate us. We don't want that. Gosh darn it. Here it is. Ah, reduced. Gosh darn it, eh? Lost a whole squad. We're trying. Hey, thanks for tuning in there, Schlons. Have an awesome day. And good luck with the NAS. Let me know if you have any problems, alright? Oh, we both suffered casualties in that assault. That's okay. Oh, damn it. Damn, those freaking paras, they're coming to town. Alright, we have 15 out of 25 units that are covered morale, 5 headquarters unable to provide supply, 5 artillery units unavailable, 2 units low on ammo. We need some good hits here. Oh, that's something. Oh, double unknown effect. That's good. Oh, we hit the infantry. Watching to see if this wreck's getting increased by any just a random lucky hit, because that's where the tanks are, but not yet. Oh, it totally drifted because we can't see it. Go. Let's see, what can we do? Well, let's probe here first. Let's go checking things out. Slow. Nope. That's okay. You guys will do some shooting of machine guns. Now notice that leader didn't fire, so that leader shouldn't be there. So let's see who he belongs to. Those guys up there. Makes me wonder if this is like in a bunker or something, because holy, it's rather difficult to kill. Oh, they're still disrupted. Okay, we need to find our engineers. Let's highlight our engineers. So hopefully, next turn, both of these engineers will be able to try and build a bridge across here. And if that goes well... Hey, S690, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oops, we don't want to be shooting our own units. Okay, so that's the southern flank. You're not happy. Let's pull you back. You guys are reduced significantly. Damn it. So they're disrupted. Let's try an assault. We both suffered casualties. That's down. So, yeah, if we keep doing that, we're on the right path. Alright, let's try some assaulting. Oh, what the hell? That's totally not what I wanted to do. Oh, that was good, though. That was a good assault. Oh, it's almost done. I can feel it. I can feel it. Freaking fire truck. Come on. Show me some love. Oh, it's so close. I don't have anything else. Damn it. Ah, there we go. Oh, we did it. That's the last position. Okay, perfect. Man, that was insane. Damn it. That's awesome. We finally took all those positions, which is amazing. Daylight's coming. I'm really worried about the counterattacks. You know what? Speaking of attack, let's do an assault here. Just to see what's in there. This is probably not the best idea in the world to do, but we want to do that. Oh, that was a terrible thing to do. But most importantly, it provided us intelligence in the sense that it says there are no defenses of that hex. So it's just the installation itself. That's good news. Kinda. No, too many. That doesn't bode well. But we're going to try and push. Darn it. Oh, man. Oh, we did eliminate that mortar. That's good. And the other one. Perfect. What else is in there? There's a commander. And four... There are remnants of 4 infantry platoons. So we definitely want to start assaulting those 2 positions. I'm not going to get into there, I don't think. That's a challenge. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. The south we've done. This we've done. Look at, we still have a whack load of stuff. Oh, man. Oh, no, these guys are fixed. Okay. Well, that's good. I was concerned. Now, we do have mortars here. Alright, let's plot our artillery. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about there, Tim. It could very well be exactly that. It could be a counterattack in the south. Now, all this stuff is probably not very wise of me to do, but let's hit these. We can try and clean up this position at least. We're just going to throw some shots back here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, that's too far away. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, got lucky. Just reduced by 1. Ah, damn it. Holy, look at all them. Engineers, headquarters, leaders coming out the yin-yang. Holy. Look at all the disruptions. Oh. Shoot back. Ah, reduced by 1. Man, that French infantry is... Or those are Foreign Legion. They're just brutal. That's that anti-aircraft gun. Yeah, exactly, Tim. Drawing the artillery. Trying to keep it away from the front. Come on. Oh, we reduced that Arvin platoon. I guess it isn't Arvin yet. Chasing after the sappers. Damn it. That bunker's going to be such a pain. reduced by 1. We've taken so many casualties in this scenario. Come on. Ouch. 13 out of 27 units have recovered morale, which is okay. Usually it seems to be around 50%, somewhere in there. That's the typical consistent refresh, I guess, of the morale. 10 headquarters unable to provide supplies, 6 artillery units unavailable, and 3 units low on ammo. Alright, we need some good hits here because we do have an assault or 2 that we need to do. That's a high strength. Damn, no joy. These are just random shots, hoping for the best. Not causing any casualties with our artillery. Nope, no joy. Come on. Damn it, not that. Ah, frick. The problem with blind fire, it will drift, and sometimes it hits your own troops. Oh, that's a corps headquarters down there. Man, that'd be a juicy target. Plus a brigade headquarters. Okay. First things first, we want to assault this. Do I have the strength to do it? Well, let's try. We did eliminate the leader. That's a good thing. But I don't have the strength to do another assault. So let's just fire at these guys. We did reduce the top one. still have not shot. That's it. Let's use our machine gun. What's in here? There's still a whole bunch of stuff in there. Let's try to assault it though. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh no, that's not a good assault. Let's try to shoot then. They're getting there. Next turn we should be able to assault and overrun it. Oh, we are whittling that down. No, not enough to assault. So these are down to basically 2 squads left, which is fantastic. That's really good news. Let's bring up some reinforcements. Okay, that takes care of that. We made some good progress there, but not enough to make a difference, unfortunately. Here. Let's do our best to do an assault. Oh, why can't I? Sugar. Oh, I can't attack that way. Well, fire truck. Shit. Who has... Oh. Let's see. Well, just got disrupted, so that's not terrible, but it is what it is. Alright, let's build a bridge, or try to. Or not. Let's try again. Did it work? No joy. Let's go probing. Oh, tedious. Just going to pull you guys back because we're getting butchered up there. Let's see if we can finally take this machine gun out. No, man. Why not? So, I do have... I think I have a sapper here, if it's not disrupted. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can get lucky and build a hex-side bridge across this way to assault it. No, denied. Crap. Alright, we have one more engineer we can try, assuming it's not disrupted. Where is it? Here. Let's try. Units. Build a bridge. I don't think that worked. Totally did not. Damn. Because we could cross here, we could cross there, we could cross there, but unfortunately that did not pan out as we hoped. And we have a lot of units. Holy. Okay. Let's plot our artillery, and then we will be good for this turn. I don't think I have enough strength to assault that or that. This is almost done. Keep that loaded. Man, so hard. Ah, well, we need to, I need to reduce the strength from here. So they have places to run away, which is important. We don't want to be overstacked so they can't run away. Because if they do, then that's more casualties, which we don't want. Okay, let's plot the artillery, and then we will call her good for this session. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching and playing. We're making some really good progress. I'm very excited about that. So I am using the latest beta. If you want to grab it, you can find it on the forum. Huge thank you to our donators. Huge thank you to our Patreons. Thank you, everyone, for your support. It really does make a huge difference. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Don't forget about the request for the World War II stuff. Just it'll help guide me in what I need to build as a priority. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to save it there, and we're going to call her good. Really appreciate everything that you guys do, so thanks for that. And on that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.